Hey guys, top of the morning to you. So I told you I'd be doing this vlog with details on the house and the pickup truck. As you know from our last couple of vlogs, we are moving back to Texas. You know, I am really hopeful that after Genesis graduates, maybe we can come back to the Philippines. As you know, we do have another baby that Benjamin is now about 10 months old, and I got another one on the way in November. So, you know, they're going to weigh into that decision as well. So, but who knows what's going to happen? I just try to stay flexible and do what I think's best for my family at the time. And I understand that those changes in plans and things can sometimes be costly, and this is one of those. So let's talk about the house. You know, I built this home. I didn't build this home to sell it. I built this home to be my retirement home and be here until I decided to depart this earth. So I built it the way I wanted it. And I know that, you know, that may not be everybody's cup of tea. I don't know. But I tell you what, for me, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, somebody fussed at me for not getting to the point, I believe is how he put it in his comment. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy must not have ever watched another one of my vlogs, because that's just who I am. I'm sorry, guys. I get off on rabbit trails and things just pop into my head, and I don't script any of this. It just is up there, which is kind of a scary thing. But if I go off on a rabbit trail and I don't get to a point fast as you want me to, I apologize for that. That's just me, and I don't expect that's going to change anytime soon. So let's get back on the point, the house. So I built this thing, you know, this is built as I wanted it, as I wanted to live the rest of my life, my retirement here in the Philippines. But I happen to think it's a pretty nice place, and it might be a nice place for just about anybody. It is an American style home. It's a bungalow. It's a bungalow's one story. So, you know, I've got some mobility issues from injuries, and stairs just don't really, you know, help me much. So I built it for me to be able to get around easily. The property is elevated. All this that you see fenced in, up to this point right here, where you see this new well, the wall at the end here, I will be putting a fence from there over to the Mahone on this corner. That property I'm keeping. This property actually is what goes with a house. And I don't have the exact square meters. I'm waiting for the geodetic engineer to get me the plans, but it's somewhere around 2,000 square meters, very close to it. And I believe this one's probably more like 1,450, somewhere over here. I may be a meter or two off on that, but I'll know for sure when I get those plans. So yeah, I've talked to you about the garden before. We've got lots of fruit trees, about 25 varieties of fruit trees. 4 varieties of mangoes are on this property. There's another mango tree up in the front yard. So you've got 6 full-grown mango trees on this property, and then a lot of other fruit trees that are growing. And then our garden. I just got a melon out of our garden yesterday. Well, Mars got it for me. Got some eggplant and some okra, and yeah, our corn is struggling. It got hit with some bugs. This is our second crop this year of corn. First one did awesome, but this one has struggled. I'm hoping it'll come back. She did put something on it to try to control those, whatever the bugs were that attacked it. I'll be taking pictures of the house, and Jen will be putting those in with this vlog. But of course, this is the pool deck and the pool. I built this pool to be very low maintenance, very easy to take care of. Yeah, super easy to take care of. You know, if you buy the house, it'll take me literally 5 minutes to show you how to keep it looking like this. We never empty it. It stays full. Has for the over 2 years that we've been here. So I just don't like to empty a pool. I love hearing them, the water running. I love looking at them. Of course, you can see it from every room in our house has visibility of this pool. And yeah, So this is, I'll take you out here real quick, show you the storage room. This is the last thing we built as far as a structure goes. But I needed some more storage space, and I wanted a little work area. And so I built this. This was a place that was empty on this side of the house, and it's got lights, got electricity, got a really nice workbench. A lot of the tools will stay with this property. I have no way to get them back to the U.S., but it's a pretty good sized area. I'll share with you. I've got the square meters of everything inside the house. I just didn't bring them out with me, but it's been good to have. All this stuff used to be in the pump room, and you couldn't really get around the pump room, and there's a lot of equipment in there. So it's been wonderful having this over here, and it does match the house. We built it to look as if it had been built with the house itself. This is the outdoor shower for the pool area. These are our laundry. We don't have a dryer here like we do in Texas. Lots of sun. So, and I don't know if you were raised this way, but that's what I was raised with clothes that were dried out in the sun, and they just seem to be cleaner to me. I don't know why. So we do all of our drying out here. Just kind of give you a real quick shot of the area here. Sierra Madre mountain range back that direction. Thank God that's there. When we have typhoons, that is a lifesaver. We had a 264 km/h typhoon hit shortly after we moved into this house, and thanks to that mountain range, by the time it got here, it was 160 km/h. So it had literally dropped 100 km/h, which, I have no doubt saved our house to some degree, because 260 km/h is pretty darn strong for any home. Now, I don't think this home would have had much of a problem. It is built very strong, very solid. Dry sauna, got lots of covering over our lanais. We've got basically one long lanai, one short lanai. They're all covered. Plenty of place to sit out here in the shade. This is our little smart washing machine, our dirty kitchen, our cook place out here. This is my grill. In here is the pump room. And you've got pressure tank, you've got water filtration system, you've got your pool pump, pool filter, and over here is the solar, CCTV, and the battery. All that's in here. It is ventilated. It doesn't ever get hot in here, which is important for the lithium battery. So don't have to worry about that. Come out here to our carport. This carport's 24 by 24. It's a good sized carport, bigger than a typical garage. Lots of space. There's my truck, dirty. I don't wash it much in the rainy season. Doesn't really make sense to do it, because if I wash it today, by tomorrow it'll look just like this. So, but good truck. I'm also selling that. We are asking $28,500 US for this truck. It's a 2023 next generation Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x4. It's got ceramic coated tinted windows, fully loaded. If you know anything about the Wildtrak edition, they're not sold in the US, but they are sold here in the Philippines. This puppy is loaded, and it is the best thing to have for the roads out here in the province. This thing does not skip a beat on those places where the road is just tore up. That they don't fix things in a timely manner around here. So it's good to have a vehicle that can handle it suspension wise. I'm sorry it's so dirty, but I'll put pictures on here showing it clean. And inside is just absolutely super comfortable. And I've already got a Texas sticker on it for you, and a U.S. Air Force emblem, in case you like to have that on your truck. It's got 22K. I think it's about to go 23K, which I believe is right around 15,000 miles, if you're not familiar with kilometers. It is financed through the Navy Federal Credit Union, so whoever wants to buy it, it's just a matter of sending the money to Navy Federal, having the lien released, and and then getting the LTO here to get the ORCR registered in the new owner's name. So that's it. I don't know, you could even possibly take over the actual note and payments. I don't know. I guess that's possible too. I don't know. We'd have to talk to Navy Federal about that. We bought it. I paid a little over $36,000 for it last year. So unlike in Texas, the value of things here, for some reason, I don't know why, they just don't. You know, in Texas, a pickup truck hardly ever loses value. I'm not sure why they do here. Anyway, bi-turbo diesel. Yeah, bi-turbo diesel. This thing will get up and run 10 speed, 10 gears in the transmission. It's just floats, but it gets up and it moves. All right, got a little, you know, planting area here. We're going to eventually have this full of plants. We're just putting them a few at a time as we can. I did this way with the roof to let light in so that the kitchen wouldn't be dark. We do have windows in the kitchen here. We also have them up top here because I like a light and airy house. Our house is very open, stays open, stays with a good breeze. And you've seen the yard. This is all bougainvilleas between these Hawaiian palm trees. This is not their blooming season, so during their blooming season, which is usually October to about March, this is full of color. It's absolutely gorgeous. But we've got lots of different kinds of flowering plants in here. And as you can see, I love flowers, love plants. This is an oleander. Boy, this was hard to find. It's going to be pink. It's just starting to get out some buds. But everything's already here. Carabao grass, which is native to this area, this country. And so it doesn't take a lot of maintenance. During the dry season, you do have to water it a little bit. This is the dry season. This is about as brown as it gets. But the rainy season has started, so it'll start to green up nicely and have to be cut a lot more, I'm sure. We just cut this. We don't have a lawnmower, but we just use a brush cutter, or a weed eater, I guess you would call it, to keep it knocked down. It doesn't grow real fast. So yeah, so as you can tell, we love flowers. And got a little swing out here Benjamin and I come out on in the evenings after the sun kind of, you know, gets behind our mango tree over there. But really any time of the day, even right now, this is 12 noon. This is a very comfortable place to sit and relax. I like that. So everything out here is doing great. Do have an electric gate. It's a sliding gate, and it works wonderfully. It's great to have. Has a siren and a light so that when it is opening, as people are coming, you know, up and down the road on tricycles or whatever, they know we're coming out or going in, one of the two. So it's helpful to get them to slow down or whatever they're riding on, so everybody gets where they're going safely. Anybody in the Luzon area that needs a really good dog cage, I have one. That's Anya's cage, which we don't, Anya's now in the US. It's stainless steel. Bought it from Manila, had it delivered, and yeah, it'll never rust. It's a wonderful look. All the bottom actually can come out and be cleaned if you need to, and I just have a green thing to kind of keep that morning sun off of it but that comes off. And yeah, if you need a dog cage, let me know. Of course, the house is going to be sold furnished. We don't have any place we can take our furnishings. But I'm gonna take you in there real quick and talk about the house itself. So this is the kitchen, and I'm not gonna, all the lights in here, you know, all LED, everything's LED. The fans are all DC. inverter motors, refrigerators, inverter. This is an American-sized refrigerator with water and ice. We have a built-in microwave and oven. Range top is built in as well, gas, and the vented hood is actually vented to the outside for this home. But we do any cooking like fish and things are all done out in the dirty kitchen. But you could easily do it in here. It's very well ventilated, very light and bright. All these cabinets have been replaced since we moved in. They were wooden, and they came and were built already infested with termites. So we've had to replace everything, and this is all brand new. The pantry, all the under countertop doors and drawers, and even the shelving at top, all that's been replaced. No more wood anywhere in the kitchen. This is a living area. Really good. I'm standing here, even though the fans are going, there's air coming through every window in this house. All of our windows are what they call awning type. And that's important. Having lived in a home that had sliding windows, when it rains, you got to run around and shut them all. And then it gets really stuffy and uncomfortable in the home. We don't have to shut any of our windows during a rainstorm. That one really powerful typhoon, I had to shut windows because it was literally blowing horizontal. So that was it. That was the only time that I've ever had to close these windows. So super nice to have the air and so forth. We had this couch made for this house. Really nice rug. You got a massage chair over here, an entertainment stand. You got a big screen LG smart TV. This is our Ecija table, seats 8. We had that built for this house, for this area, the spot. Down here's the main hall. We do have a powder room right here up in the front of the house. So people don't have to go back into our bedrooms to use the restroom. The house does have CCTV inside and out. What else? Yeah. As you can see, everywhere you go, you got a shot of the pool and that nice sound of the waterfall on the infinity wall. It's pretty cool too. Spare bedrooms. This is where Mama stays. My mother-in-law, Benjamin, also sometimes sleeps in here in his little hammock. We had these built-in closets put in with mirrored doors. I had these beds made for these two rooms are identical. So yeah, they've got what they call a double full on top, and they got a twin underneath that actually pulls out. So we can sleep 3 full-size adults here, same thing over here, and our couch sleeps 2 adults. So at Christmas time, this house is packed, and everybody has a really comfortable place to sleep. This is Genesis's room. Again, identical closets and bed. And then this is the shared bath to these 2 bedrooms. Full bath here with glass enclosure and water heater as well. Forgive me, I didn't do any special pickup. This is just how we live. This is the master bedroom. This is the area that we keep. It is humid today, so which is actually not normal. We normally don't have a lot of humidity here where we live in central Luzon. We're far enough from the coast. We don't typically get all the humidity, so it's usually very comfortable here. But there are a handful of days, maybe 15 days a year, where the humidity is going to be, the patterns are just right and strong enough to move the humidity inland. And this is one of those days. I think it's about 80–60% humidity right now. So I'm used to that being from Texas, although here I do, just like in Texas, I sweat when it's like this. But we keep this room, the master suite, is the only room that I installed an air conditioner in. The other rooms have the provision for it, have the power and everything, but my family, they're not used to aircon. And our initial solar system was built to just handle so many things at night. I would have to expand that system, at least the lithium battery for that system, to put in additionals to be covered during brownouts at nighttime. So really though, this unit only stays on cool it's very rare that we actually have it on cool. It's usually on it has a dry mode. This Daikin air conditioner has what's called a dry mode. Uses half the amount of electricity, and what it does, it just removes the moisture from the air. So you can't feel it through this video, but you know the difference between on the other side of that door, today especially, it's a huge difference. So even though it's not even on air conditioner in here, it is very, very comfortable in this room. But this room stays pretty much like this, except during the, about November to March. It's so cool here that these doors are usually open all day long, and plenty comfortable. Matter of fact, we go long periods of time without even putting turning that unit on either cool or dry mode. So queen size bed in here. You come around here to this is the master closet. This is the last wood in the house, and it is being replaced because termites have already gotten to it. But this is Jen's closet, my closet, and those cabinets are being built as we speak. Same company that did our kitchen cabinets. Master bathroom, CR, toilet, sink, a good sized shower with, again, hot water, on-demand hot water as well. So, yeah, and it's even got a fan. I don't find very many bathrooms in the Philippines with a fan. But I sweat, so. Oh, and this is for Ben. Peekaboo. 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 But again, these doors actually open up as well. And like I said, most of the year, these doors are open. Right now, today, not, just too humid. But we do have these blinds on all of our windows. These are called Korean blinds. These particular ones in here in this room are what they call blackout. So we actually can keep most of the sun out if we want to. But these doors, double doors open. We do have screens on everything. So literally, this is what we look at outside of our bedroom. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Pretty darn cool. So really, the only thing I need to do is go down to the back of the property and shoot up this way. This is my little gym area. It's really all the equipment I have. A couple of dumbbells and push-up bars and my little yoga mat, my dry sauna, which I don't need today because I'm sweating pretty good today. But most of the time I have to get in this thing and it's set on about 54 Celsius. And I'll plop in there for an hour and get my sweat glands opened up good, and just makes me feel better. So it's a infrared. It's got Bluetooth and mood lighting, and it's really kind of cool. Okay, guys, I'm back. I actually put all this into an email. Somebody emailed me about the house, and I just went ahead and typed all this up and sent it to him. So it's just easier for me just to read off exactly what goes with this house, how big everything is, and how much we're asking. So the home has 3 bedrooms, two and a half bathrooms, an open living, kitchen, and dining, outdoor kitchen, which we call a dirty kitchen here, large 2-car carport, pump room and electrical room, storage room, large infinity pool with large deck, fully landscaped yard, privacy wall on 3 sides, electric sliding gate, a large driveway with room for 6 additional cars, a deep well, CCTV, 5.4 kVA hybrid solar on-grid solar system, multi-stage water filtration system, aircon in the master suite, and provisions for aircon in both spare bedrooms. Approximately 2,000 square meters of property, fully fenced, 6 full-grown mango trees, 25 additional varieties of newly planted fruit trees of varying types, a large producing garden with 2 pods of vegetables, a natural spring on the property, separate solar security lighting around the perimeter of the home compound. Newly paved concrete road in front of house, high-speed internet service, and strong Globe signal in the house. Globe is a cell phone provider here. Main house is 150 square meters, 6 square meter storage room. This is on top of the 150. 8 square meter pump room, 57 square meter pool deck, 46.5 square meter infinity pool, 6.5 square meter dirty kitchen, smart washer, 53.5 square meter carport, American style kitchen with built-in gas cooktop and built-in oven microwave, full-size refrigerator with ice and water dispenser, and that's a big deal here. You don't see a lot of homes with full-size fridges and with water and ice in those fridges, so it's an unusual thing here. People that come to visit us get a kick out of watching me get ice out of the refrigerator. It's so funny. Let's see here. Double sink, pantry, and lots of cabinets. Large island with seating for 3. Large living room with large sectional sofa. 55-inch LG Smart TV, custom made. Oh, what are you doing here? Hold on. Custom made Ecija table with seating for 8. Each spare bedroom has a large built-in closet with mirrored sliding doors and double-sized custom beds with pull-out twin beds underneath. Master suite has a queen-size bed, office desk, and 2 built-in closets with mirror. Half bath off the living area has a toilet and sink, full bath with hot water and glass shower enclosure between the spare bedrooms. Master CR has hot water and large shower enclosure, also outside shower for pool. Storage and pump rooms are fully lighted with power. Storage room has a new workbench and multiple commercial shelving. All tools needed to take care of the property will remain for the caretaker to maintain and upkeep the property. DC ceiling fans in all rooms, including kitchen and living room. All lighting is energy efficient LED. All exterior lighting attached to the home is LED. All windows and doors have screens and Korean blinds. Windows are canopy type, so no need to close during a rainstorm. House is light, bright, and airy. Now, I'm sure I've missed something, but I don't know what it is. So that's it. Oh, one thing I didn't mention that I'm thinking of now. I think this is normal for, it's going to be different from what you're used to in the U.S. for sure, but we have septic here. We have our own wells. We have a septic tank, a very large septic tank. The builder told me with a family of 6, I think it's going to be 5 years before we have to have anything done to the septic tank. I do have P-traps on everything, so there's no odor coming out of the floor drains. That was a big deal for me. We've lived in the Philippines, I've had to put up with that odor, and it drives me nuts. So I made it very clear that I didn't want to deal with that here. So the house was built in a way that that's not going to happen. Our gray water is all it's dumped out onto the property, which, you know, it's fine. It's from the washing machine, the sinks, the showers. That water doesn't go into our septic system. There are no field lines here. They don't have them. But yeah, that's about it. I think I've covered everything. All right. I am going to be putting up an additional fence between the 2 parts of property with a gate, because if I just put up a fence, whoever buys this home won't be able to get a tractor back to the garden to till it up. I till it up twice a year. I have it done. It's about 400 pesos. Guy comes in with a tractor, breaks it all up for me, and then we replant. So I'm going to, being cognizant of that, I'm going to put a gate between this other property and this that we will maintain and keep, so that a person can come onto my property and go through this gate to get onto this property and do whatever they need to do. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking ahead on that kind of stuff too. So hopefully that's been helpful, guys. Oh, how much? Whew. Wow. I think I mentioned it on the truck already. We're asking $28,500 US dollars for the truck. For the house, our price is, and this, like I said, is with everything I mentioned, all the furniture and things that go with the home. The current exchange rate now is about 57 pesos per dollar. 166,666 God, that's a lot of sixes. $666. We'll just say $167,000 basically. You know, the rate fluctuates, but right now that's what our price is on the house. $167,000 for this beautiful 2-year-old home. That comes out to be 9.5 million pesos. So yeah, that's it. All you got to do is bring your clothes, move in. There'll be dishes, there'll be utensils. You'll have everything you need to live in this home and be comfortable. So, and somebody asked me if the truck was included with that 9.5, and the answer to that is no. It is for sale, but it is being sold separately. So now if you want to buy the house and the truck, well, you just add those two amounts together, and that's the price. So hopefully that's been helpful. If you have any questions, you know, don't hesitate to email. We have an email address on our YouTube page. You're more than welcome to email us at that address, and it goes to Jen, but she'll forward it to me, and I'll answer your questions for sure. So I'm hoping somebody sees value in this place and falls in love with it like that we have. Of course, we built it to fall in love with. My friend Robert and Evelyn yesterday were telling me how this is probably one of the quietest places they've ever been. No roosters, no dogs barking. The cows don't even moo. It's just really peaceful and very beautiful here. Hey guys, I'm down here at the very back of our property, kind of looking up towards the house. Just wanted you to see this area back here. The property Mahones on this piece of property have been here since 1917. So well-established property. Legal's TCT title. So it will be an easy sell, easy transfer. We had the title when we bought this property. We had the title in about a month. We had our own title, so that's pretty quick for the Philippines. But super nice down here all day long. It's shaded under the mango trees, and yeah, that's one of my favorite spots right there. So just kind of wanted you to see it from down here. I don't think I've ever taken pictures of the house from down here. Oh, and by the way, I do have exterior security lighting. I've got a 500 watt light right there that lights up this whole area that, you know, we turn on as needed. I also have solar, individuals, they're not connected to my electrical system, but individual solar lighting that are actually motion activated all along the outside of the property. So just in case somebody decided they wanted to take a tour of our property at night, it's going to light them up. And then Rick Baker's going to come out and it you know, won't be pleasant. But this is our little spring down here, and this actually used to be where folks around here took showers, and they actually drank out of this. And it year round we get water, and it flows down into this is a low area. There's also a pond up here that flows over into this creek area, and then all this goes over to Lake Paitan, which sits behind that ridge over there. So when I first moved here, I thought about putting some Bayou Cubos down here. Got room for quite a few Bayou Cubos I could put. This is such a pleasant place to be down here. We were gonna, you know, clean all this up, put steps down to it. You can see it's got rock, but we were gonna build some steps down to this and do like a little central CR for the Bayou Cubos to use, and then have breakfast up by the pool in the mornings. But you know what? I'm retired, so the more I thought about it, the more I was like, nah, I don't want to be tied to another business, not be able to leave when I want to, go travel, do whatever I want to do. So we nixed that, and we just enjoy the property ourselves. So but anyone interested that just, you know, wants something to do, there's a lot of potential here to be able to do something like that, for sure. That's bamboo. If you hear that sound, that bamboo makes that noise when the wind blows. I don't hear it from the house, but you hear it down here. Pretty cool, actually. All right, I just wanted to give you all a shot of all this. And from this angle, I don't think I've ever done that. Just to let you see kind of from a different perspective what all comes with the property. Just kind of give you an idea of how elevated it is. People don't realize that this is an elevated rice field, or used to be. Terraced, I guess what they call them. So it does go up quite a ways from the bottom to the top. And, yeah. All right, I think we're gonna get up here and then kind of leave it at that. All right, you guys have a great day.
Telling her to calm down, my head in my hands now. Play it back, I still can't seem to figure out when the rain came and we became almost mosaic here on the ground. Baby, I can't seem to trace it. We went from weightless to dragging our feet on the floor, lost in translation. I keep on chasing who we were before. Tell me it's alright, tell me we're alright, tell me that you and I have a chance. Oh, tell me it's alright, tell me we're alright. Swear I traded all to get us back again. Don't know how to talk to you the way that I used to do. Nothing but negative space in our living room. Try to shrug it off, say it's nothing, but we both know that just isn't true. Baby, I can't seem to trace it. This love was sacred, now it's got our knees on the floor, lost in translation. If we're way past saving, then what's it all for? Tell me it's alright, tell me we're alright, tell me that you and I have a chance. Oh, tell me it's alright, tell me we're alright. Swear I traded all to get us back again. Back again. Oh, yeah. Back again. Telling her to calm down, my head in my hands now. Telling her to calm down, my head in my hands now. Play it back, I still can't seem to figure out when the rain came and we became a mosaic here on the ground. Baby, I can't seem to trace it. We went from weightless to dragging our feet on the floor, lost in translation. I keep on chasing who we were before. Tell me it's alright, tell me we're alright.
The good, the bad, the Philippines.